Really talking about nice calves?
I mean, you know,
What you doing, calf raises?
what you working out for?
Come on, man. No one doing calf raises.
Come on, man.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a do's and don'ts of springtime fashion.
It's time to put away the Sherpa denim coats and the
Talk to
poofy
'em.
jackets and get straight into the warmer season.
Hey, Tan, you ready to talk about these, man?
Let's go.
All right, so first one we gotta go over, man, all over print. Is this a do or don't of springtime?
It depends. When you're in the spring, you're gonna be rocking some loud all over prints, so you kind of want to keep the other pieces a little more subtle.
Make it the focal point of your outfit. One thing that you definitely want to keep in mind, you don't want to rock too contrasting patterns, man. And for myself, I've been guilty of this. You can easily overlook it, especially with like, you know, stripes and camo patterns and whatnot. Those are two contrasting patterns that you definitely don't want to rock together. Be careful with it. Make it the focal point of your outfit. If you are going to have one piece, make sure everything else complements it rather than clashes with it. I would say it's a do for the springtime, but you just got to be careful.
Very true. So moving right along, Rich, we got all white shoes.
So you got a lot of colors in the springtime that you
Very
do
true.
not necessarily see in other seasons, and they're pretty hard to match with a lot of sneakers. So for myself, an all-white sneaker right there just makes it super easy for you to throw on an outfit with these colors.
You got one dominant seafoam shoe, you can only
Yeah.
wear it with the seafoam color.
When I think of all-white sneakers, I think of really versatile and sleek sneakers. I think of, you know, your Power Phases, you got your Stan Smiths.
You also got the 4Ds that are coming out pretty soon.
You're talking about the one with the pistachio
Those are
4D
hot.
bottom right
Yeah,
there?
and
Those
then,
are crazy.
of course, you got the classic, you know, Vans, old school and all
Yep.
white.
One sneaker right now that's kind of speaking to me, and I know I said they're a drop in our hype talk. The 500
no.
blushes, man.
Oh,
the
man.
500 blushes.
I was-
Don't sleep on
I
them.
was just in New York and I actually saw them in person. Woo! I tell you, they make a boy want to flip flop and go back to the Adidas trade, man.
All right, so for the spring and summertime, the all-white sneakers are a go. All right, so moving right along, we got when it comes to shorts, above the knee or below the knee or at the knee, man. Let me know, do's
Let's
and
see.
don'ts.
I'm gonna have to go with above the knee. You got nice calves, you know, you want to show off your kneecaps. You're gonna go with the above knee look. In my opinion, what I
Really
always
talking about nice calves?
I mean, you know,
What you doing, calf
what you
raises?
working out for?
Come
You know,
on, man. No one doing calf raises.
Come
all
on,
right?
man. All I'm saying is, in my opinion, I like the look of the swim trunk fit. Baggy shorts, those are in the past, man. Especially if you're in the summer and springtime and you're not on the basketball court.
Yeah.
That look for me works.
I see what you mean, man. I do really like the look of above the knee, but not everybody can pull it off. Even for myself, my proportions are I'm a little wider but shorter, and when I rock shorts above the knee, it just looks a little bit weird in my
Okay.
opinion. I gotta do at the knee, and that's just where I stand. At the knee, you're kind of gonna get the best of both worlds. You're not looking like too preppy above the knee,
Very
but
true.
you're gonna look comfortable, and it's gonna look proportioned to your body, in my opinion. If you're skinnier, taller, above the knee for sure. It looks way doper. So when it comes to shorts, we're gonna say there's conditions. Obviously, different body frames are more suited for different lengths of shorts. So we went over some good ones. You know, for the springtime, you're not layered up and covering your whole body and whatnot.
true, very
This
true.
allows for a lot of room for accessories.
Yes. First off, let's go over the watches,
Okay,
okay? G-Shock, yes sir, do or don't?
G-Shock.
G-Shock.
I haven't even said G-Shock in a while. There are certain models of G-Shocks I would say are cool. You know, like more of like the subtle square ones.
Yes.
But there's also like the huge, chunky military ones. You want to stay away from those in the springtime.
I don't know what don't.
You're
when it
saying
comes
it
to a
don't?
G-Shock watch, man.
Yo, you the type to buy an Apple Watch and switch out the bands to match your outfit.
Oh, come on, man. Let's just reel it back to just overall watches in general.
It's a do, but definitely for the springtime, you're gonna be rocking, you know, your lighter jackets, your lighter t-shirts and whatnot. You wanna complement that with maybe a piece that isn't so chunky. You know, those like huge Nixon watches? You might wanna stay away from those in the springtime.
I've always liked those vintage Casio watches.
Fire. I really like the ones, they're all gold, but
Yeah.
then they have the black digital face right there,
Oh,
kind of
for
add
sure.
a little bit more color. And in my opinion, if it's all gold, it looks a little bit too formal.
little too
With the
tacky.
black face, man, that makes it a little bit more down to earth.
Overall, subtle watches do, chunky watches don't.
All right, so moving right along, I've never been one to pull these off, but maybe you have some suggestions for the audience. Sunglasses.
Oh, it all depends on the size of your face and the size of the sunglass.
Oh, true.
Come on, you can't be rocking, you know, you can't have a small head and rocking big sunglasses. That just doesn't go.
You're gonna
okay?
look like Cardi B.
These glasses though, $10.
She can't pull it off, she just does it. When it comes to sunglasses, sizing matters. Popular brands like Ray-Bans, those frames, those Wayfarers,
Yeah.
they don't fit me. And, you know, I have a picture of me wearing them.
Hey, let's post up that photo. There's a kind of like a rule of thumb when it comes to sunglasses. if you have a square shape, we call them toaster heads, you want to go with the rounder shape lenses. But if you have a rounder face, you want to go with the Ray-Bans, the Oakleys, the frog skins.
The ones that have a little more corner, more edginess to them.
Yeah, so you got to determine what kind of face shape do you have and then go from there.
One thing that I do like for the springtime especially, I'm not sure what other season you could rock these sunglasses with, but the ones that are kind of like a mirror reflective, they're like different colored lenses.
You know who recently came out with those is Kith with their Columbia collaboration. I call those who was that wrestler? Bret Hart. He used to rock those heavy, you know.
Bret Hart.
Hey, could those make a comeback?
Ooh, I mean, I've seen them.
All right, so for the sunglasses, we're gonna say they are a do, but you gotta just go about them the right way, right shape, right occasion, right time. You don't wanna be that guy. So more accessories, we got side bags.
Side bags.
They're still coming out in abundance. Everybody's dropping them still.
And when it comes to the side bags, I'm gonna talk about color. You don't really gotta get the pastel or anything. You can get a basic side bag. It's more of like a functional thing for the springtime. You don't really wanna rock a big old backpack like you're going camping.
You know, you're gonna be going to the festivals. These can hold a lot of things.
You got your wallet, you got your sunglasses, and of course you got your cell phone. You remember the cell phone bandit from Coachella? Remember that photo with all the cell phones he stole?
So what we're saying, side bags, functionality-wise, serve a really good purpose. They keep everything safe. You don't gotta store them in your little boobies and whatnot.
So the fanny pack, nice and secure, compact, and it complements your outfit.
All right, so we just went over accessories and we got one last do or a don't, all right? And it is experimenting with different colors.
This is definitely a do. My experience in general, I like wearing the plain, you know, grays and the blacks and the olives in the other seasons. When it comes to the warmer seasons, I like that I get to switch up my style a little bit.
That is true. You like a little pop in your outfit, you know what I mean? We are kind of known for the olives, grays, and blacks in the winter
I mean, look, you over wearing a blue right here. You're getting warmed up, you know, getting to the spring and summertime. I can see.
Hey, I looked in my closet earlier, man. It can't be a springtime video without some color.
Very true.
And look at you. You're still stuck in the winter.
I would have wore a black denim jacket though.
Hey,
this is more of like a light gray one.
You're like a little snake, you know, shedding its skin going into the springtime. You're still transitioning. And this is why I like the springtime. It's kind of like that transition period. Let me bring up your outfit right here as an example. This is, I would say, you know, kind of like a winterish outfit, right? You got dark colors right here. You got a pretty muted hat. But you could just throw on like a pastel hat right now and it'll still be cool for the springtime. I would say there's a little bit more room to play with in the springtime. All right, so wrapping this one up, it is definitely a do in the springtime to experiment with different colors. You're gonna keep the essence of your winter wear, but you can throw on, you know, a little bit of pop and it'll still work out. All right, so that pretty much wraps it up for do's and don'ts of springtime fashion. Let us know down in the comments below, what are you guys planning on rocking for the springtime and the summertime? What are some things you are experimenting with? And like we were saying, these aren't like concrete rules, you know what I mean? These are just our opinions. These are things, guidelines, I would say. And hopefully they help you guys out. Make sure you guys check out Tang's Instagram when you guys get a chance to.
Oh, and also, you guys shout out the Richie Lee collection. Spring, summer coming real soon, man.
Hey, five. Definitely be on the lookout for the new Richie Lee collection clothing merch we got coming out. We got a lot of cool colors in there that a lot of people could work with, so make sure you guys check that out. Make sure you check out these Instagrams for notifications and whatnot and updates. And that's pretty much it, man. And until next time, we out.
Peace.
All right, guys, thank you for checking out that video. Sky says what up? And like we said, make sure you guys check out our IGs for more updates and notifications on when our Richie Lee collection is dropping. A lot of cool pieces in there. Really great for the spring and summertime.
Make sure you guys follow the Richie Lee collections because we're going to drop a bunch of release dates on there. It's going to be better than ever.
All right, and that's pretty much it. And until next time, we out.
Peace.